Welcome everyone to the 128th Celebrity Synastry chart reading, where we will be looking into Selena Gomez and Bella Hadid. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Adeline and it is so nice to meet you. On this channel, I look at the dynamic between two celebrities using astrology. For those who are returning, I take notes on a synastry chart looking at the personal planet signs aspects and if birth times are available, house overlays. I share these notes and add my extra insights and interpretations along the way. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe and click the bell to join us weekly, and let's get right into this one. Starting off with the sun, we have Selena's sun in Cancer and Bella's sun in Libra. They both avoid conflicts at all costs and they both put effort here. Bella doesn't like Selena's dependence. I mean, it is quite public, I think, with Selena. Like, I was going to say requires a lot of support, but like, she is someone I feel like a bit more of an emotional person. It's not like some other celebrities where in a way they don't seem very human and they don't need a whole lot of people around her. So I guess you could see, like, even Bella, I think, has that sort of like, reputation about her that she doesn't have many like close connections to people compared to people like Selena. So I feel like that's where that would be coming from. They share humanitarian interests and they create a peaceful home together. So I'm pretty sure they used to be friends as far as I know, but then some drama happened on the internet. I don't know if that's this. I don't think they are still friends at all or associated with each other, but I'm pretty sure they did travel together at one point. So I'm not sure if like they were able to travel peacefully, create a nice environment wherever they, landed, traveled together, stayed. Bella desires more conversation than Selena. Selena's sun overlaid in Bella's 11th house. There's a friendly atmosphere and they accept their differences and flaws. They're non-judgmental of each other and the relationship begins as friends, which is interesting because, even though it's normally with something like this, it would be the relationship begins as friends and goes on to something a bit more. I feel like, unfortunately for these two, it seems like the relationship began as friends, but now they're not. Selena sees Bella as someone she can spend time with. Bella's sun overlaid in Selena's 3rd house. There's a comfortable atmosphere and Bella thinks Selena is brilliant. They enjoy talking about their days and Bella thinks Selena is predictable. There is a bit of passive aggressiveness. Am I the only one interpreting it this way? Like, she doesn't like, because with Bella, like, she doesn't like Selena's dependence. She thinks she's predictable. It seems like a bit of, I'm imagining that sort of like that southern, it's not southern charm, it's that like southern, there is a word for it where it is like you're being nice to someone, but you're also being very rude while being nice. There is a word for it, it'll probably come to me later, but that's what like I'm imagining now. Selena feels smarter around Bella and Bella sees Selena as someone with good common sense. Selena's sun sextile Bella's Mercury. They have similar interests and they have an intellectual friendship. They are able to work together. I assume this would be more in a PR way than everything, because as far as they don't really have a whole lot of like overlap compared to some other like singers and models that have a bit of overlap in other industries. From what I know, like Bella pretty much sticks to her lane. Selena pretty much sticks to her lane as well. I imagine, as I said, it's probably a bit more like PR advertising related. They like to talk to each other and they resolve problems easily. They find it easy to share ideas and they're relaxed around each other. Selena wants to improve Bella and Selena values Bella's intelligence, which I think it is nice to see. They both seem to view each other as being quite like intelligent, and like we saw before, Bella thinks Selena is quite brilliant. So it's nice that they respect each other in that way. It seems like they value that. Selena's sun, Trine Bella's Saturn. They work well together and it's a sensible relationship. Bella is loyal to Selena. I'm pretty sure, because like from what I know, like they used to be friends, but then there was the whole like I believe it was drama between like Hailey and Selena, and somehow Bella and like some others got involved into that, something like that. So I'm interested to see where this loyalty thing will go on Bella's end. Bella guides Selena with her wisdom and they both desire to build a lasting relationship. I mean, so far it seems very good. Like, it just seems like a nice friendship so far. We haven't really seen anything negative besides, I don't know, Bella seems to, there's some passiveness on Bella's end with, like, how she views Selena. But besides that, fairly good so far. Selena is encouraging and supportive of Bella, and Bella is attracted to Selena's will and personality. Selena is drawn to Bella's maturity, and challenges are dealt with perseverance. Which we did see, like, they do seem to be able to, like, fix problems, like, quite easily. They're relaxed around each other, so that's nice. Selena's sun opposite Bella's Uranus. Separation occurs. I mean, this really isn't surprising. I would be surprised if there wasn't separation, because, like, they're both friends, first of all, like, or not. Either way, they're not really living together. They're not, like, family of any kind. They have careers where they travel. Like, of course they're going to separate. It's an exciting relationship, and the relationship starts quickly. Selena feels burdened, and Selena finds Bella to be insensitive. Yeah, honestly, I agree. I don't know, like, I know technically there's nothing wrong with viewing someone as a bit more, like, predictable and dependent, but there is a bit of insensitivity, like passive aggressiveness to that. Is that just me? Bella will likely feel trapped by Selena over time. I think this is it, going back to that dependence thing. Selena's sun opposite Bella's Neptune. There are misunderstandings, and Selena has a lack of trust. I assume that's maybe where she feels burdened, and also, like, with Bella generally being insensitive, There's delusion and deception, and Bella promises more than fulfills. This, to me, it just seems like, I don't know, just like a girl's relationship. It just seems like, a high school type relationship is what I'm thinking of. Like, a high school friendship. They're not the best of friends, but, like, they're in the same friend group, They both need to be clear with each other. Selena's sun trine Bella's Pluto. It's transformative, and it's a productive relationship. They're fascinated with each other, which you've seen, like, already, like, sprinkles here and there already. They both want to get to know each other deeply, and Bella inspires Selena to dramatically transform herself. Bella's sun sextile Selena's Mercury, so this is a repeated aspect, just inverted. So everything from before is further emphasized, but also Bella wants to improve Selena, and Bella values Selena's intelligence. So we did just see the whole transformative thing. I assume it is because both of them are wanting to improve the other. There is that constant improvement element. Bella's sun trine Selena's Saturn, so this is another repeated aspect, just inverted. So again, everything from before is further emphasized, but also Selena is loyal to Bella, so that loyalty is mutual. Bella is encouraging and supportive of Selena, and Selena guides Bella with her wisdom. Selena is attracted to Bella's wit and personality, and Bella is drawn to Selena's maturity. Which we did say, like, they are fascinated with each other, which I feel like makes sense, like, in terms of, like, obviously we've seen they're both, like, attracted and drawn to each other, but also, like, they both are, like, iconic people, you could say. They both are, like, very, like, admired within their own right and have reasons to be admired, so it's not really surprising to see. Bella's sun square Selena's Uranus. It's not predictable or stable, and separation occurs and causes strain. Interesting, because we're seeing the separation occurs. That's interesting. Again, I'm going back to, like, the high school, like, analogy, but it just reminds me, like, that sort of, sometimes relationships only thrive within a certain dynamic. I wonder if they kind of need to be together for the relationship to grow, if that makes sense, potentially. Like, when they are separated, they just don't reach out to each other at all, and in that way it causes strain. Selena feels trapped by Bella over time, and the relationship can start and end suddenly. They cannot rely on each other in the long term. I mean, it doesn't seem like they want to, because we've seen with Bella, like, she also feels trapped by Selena over time. If they both, like, don't want to be here, of course it's not going to be reliable in the long term. Bella grows tired of Selena's inconsistency, and Selena changes and challenges Bella's life. Interesting. Bella initially finds Selena attractive and appealing, so it seems like initially maybe she thought, like, she was appealing, a nice personality, whatever it was, and then over time, just, I don't know, she got to know her, you could say, because, potentially, like, as everyone does, you put on an initial, like, good front when you meet someone. even with like Selena, like, you know, with full respect to Bella, Selena has been around for a lot longer of a time. And definitely at a time where Bella could have been a fan of Selena's. So, like, potentially Bella was, like, quite into Selena's, like, you know, persona, you could say. But then actually meeting her, it just, that initial appeal that, you know, Selena had to Bella just disappeared. Bella's sun square Selena's Neptune. There's misunderstandings and delusions and deception occur. I think we're seeing again. They both glamorize each other and attraction is based on appearance. Yeah, it seems like I wouldn't be surprised if they were both into the other's persona. Like, because even if with Selena, because Bella wasn't around for as long as Selena and everything, you could still like her persona for whatever amount of time. You know, you could like the aesthetic and everything on first sight, you know. Selena promises more than gives, and Selena eventually disappoints Bella. They both need to be clear about expectations. Yeah, it seems like, I think it's just more expectations on how the other person was going to be more than anything, not in terms of like, oh, this is going to be a lifelong friendship or anything like that. So now it's time for moon. We have Selena's moon in Aries and Bella's moon in Virgo. Selena's brash nature makes Bella anxious, and Selena doesn't understand Bella's worrying nature. They support each other with their strengths, and Bella's criticism makes Selena feel discouraged. That's, my brain is going to like that. So the word still hasn't come to my head. Let me know if you guys know the terminology in the comments below, because in my head, Bella has that sort of like southern, I don't know, passive aggressiveness maybe. Like, you do see where people, like, it is common with southern women. I'm pretty sure it's like heavily associated with like southern women in America, I should say. Where you are being passive aggressive in a way, like you're technically complimenting someone, but it feels like a backhanded compliment sort of thing. That's what I'm feeling like from Bella's end for some reason. They need to adjust to each other on a daily level. I mean, it doesn't seem like they want to, because we saw the separation occurs. I feel like that's simply a matter of like, when they're not in the same room as each other, they're just not going to interact, you know? Selena's moon overlaid in Bella's 8th house. Bella can go deep into Selena's psyche. I feel like, yeah, this is, it just seems like a matter of like Bella being a bit more passive aggressive towards Selena, and she's not taking it very well. Like, again, it reminds me of that high school dynamic where you're friends with someone and they're not necessarily like mean to you, but they're just a bit passive aggressive, and it just makes you feel a certain way that's not very great, and it kind of makes you feel like it's going, you know, a bit too far. You're thinking way too much into things. It feels like it's going deep into your brain for no reason, sort of thing. There's a deep connection, and Bella can awaken Selena's inner demons. That is not great. Selena will desire things in this relationship that are taboo. So I'm not sure about the drama, but I wonder if this is potentially, maybe she wanted to, I don't know, be vengeful a bit to Bella, if that makes sense. I can't think of any other better words coming to my head at the moment, but in terms of like, maybe Selena is wanting to maybe be a bit more meaner than usual, and for her that's, you know, going a bit out of realm. I shouldn't be doing this. This is a bit too yucky, taboo for me. They both act out fantasies together, so I wonder if maybe like they did, like, I'm thinking of like PR things, like in terms of maybe they did some like ads together or something like that, like those sort of campaign type things. That's the only area where I could really see them overlapping with their careers, like some sort of campaign advertisement sort of thing. It's an emotionally nurturing relationship. Maybe we'll see a bit more. So far, I don't see it. Possibility for them to come back together after a separation. That is interesting. Bella's moon overlaid in Selena's 2nd house. Bella values Selena as a source of emotional satisfaction, so I guess it's a bit more emotionally nurturing for Bella. Selena may feel unsure about Bella, and Selena may become possessive of Bella. I think this is just potentially like her instincts are saying to maybe, you know, stay away from Bella, in terms of like maybe not investing in her as this friendship as much, which seems to be the case. But also, because we did see that there is a bit of dependence on Selena, I wonder if this is maybe just a natural habit for her. Maybe she just forms like very deep friendships quickly and that's just her relationship style. You know, potentially just out of habit, she's wanting to like really befriend Bella and like be, you know, best friends with her basically. They both see each other as valuable. I mean, in their own ways, because it seems like they're quite into the other's personas and like really like what they have going on there. You know, that is in a way valuable. It's a practical relationship. Selena's moon at Trine Bella's Mars. They're instinctively drawn to each other and there is mutual attraction. It's a lively relationship and arguing is not uncommon. We haven't seen a whole lot of like actual conflicts. Like for me, this seems like a bit more like passive aggressive. We haven't seen a whole lot of like they have difficulties like discussing things together or anything like that, or like difficult communication as such. It all seems to be very passive. Selena nurtures and feeds Bella's ego, and Bella teaches Selena to be brave and confident. Again, it seems like there is a bit of like transformation on Selena's part here. They both learn about their instincts and needs here. I imagine this would be more so in like a friendship sense maybe. Expressing feelings is spontaneous here. Selena's moon is square Bella's Uranus. The relationship can begin suddenly, I think we're seeing again, which if it is a matter of like, I don't know, maybe they met in like a friend group dynamic, you know, suddenly, oh, this person's here, I wasn't expecting you sort of thing. Selena is possessive of Bella, we're seeing again, and Selena feels emotionally insecure around Bella. Not surprisingly so. Selena's moon is square Bella's Neptune. They misunderstand each other's signals and it's a confusing relationship. In a way, it is, you know, I feel like from what we're seeing so far, it's not really confusing compared to some like other readings we do where it's like, what is going on? But here, you know, so far, not confusing. There's a possibility of neglecting each other. Yeah, like with the whole separation occurs thing, it's not surprisingly. Selena is unsure of Bella's intentions. There's difficulty maintaining relationship and Selena is sensitive to Bella's moods. Yeah. Selena just doesn't seem to feel comfortable around Bella. Like, I know we did see that they feel relaxed around each other, but we're seeing a lot more of like Selena just does not feel like comfortable around Bella. She doesn't feel okay around Bella. Potentially Bella is relaxed around Selena. We haven't seen a whole lot on Bella's end when it comes to like how she feels being like present around Selena. Bella's moon conjunct Selena's Jupiter. It's easy to overdo and be excessive, and there's a positive influence as a couple. So I'm not sure if maybe they did, I don't know, some kind of like charity support together or something like that. It's a relationship of opportunities and fortune, and they support people in need. They need to learn balance and they take risks as a couple. Because I'm not sure, like, at what point, I don't know if they did projects together, at what point that would have been. But, you know, because they are kind of in different spheres, you know, in terms of the very famous, like, Selena versus Hailey thing. And Bella, as far as I'm pretty sure she's, like, very close with Hailey. So, you know, having that association together could be, you know, a bit controversial, taboo sort of thing. Bella feels more luckier and more adventurous around Selena, and Selena expands Bella's way of thinking about life. Bella's moon at Trine at Selena's Uranus. They both feel free to express themselves, and there is a level of unpredictability. Ideas of unconventional domestic setup bring them together, which you could see this as like maybe their family dynamics, but you could also see this as, because we did see they're able to, like, you know, create a nice home together or something like that. I wonder if, like, I don't know, they met while they were traveling together and I don't know, there was some issue, had to share like a room or something like that. That's where my brain is going, because we have seen already a couple of these like domestic home factors. Selena is more open around Bella and they can cope with sudden changes together. Selena feels safe around Bella. I feel like, because we did see how she feels more open around Bella. I feel like there is a bit of a misguided openness. Like, it seems like Selena potentially was quite open for a new friend or something maybe. But then, and she just, met Bella, new potential friend, and just like, kind of like the taxi cab theory. Like, I know that's mostly like associated with like men, in terms of like marriage, but I'm just seeing like Selena was ready for a new friend in life. and Bella just so happened to be there at the same time. That's where my brain is going anyway. So it seems like an initial openness that Selena had with Bella, but that was kind of like misguided. They enjoy talking about social issues, and mutual friends bring them together. So now it's time for Mercury. We have Selena's Mercury in Leo and Bella's Mercury in Libra. They have common ground, and Bella's interest in gossiping tires Selena. Bella doesn't understand how Selena takes things personally, and they share positive and outgoing communication. Selena's Mercury overlaid in Bella's 12th house. Selena has a sixth sense with Bella, and Bella may feel violated. Selena may feel overwhelmed around Bella. Yeah, it's not great for Selena here, is it? We still haven't seen a whole lot of like Bella feeling uncomfortable as such. Like, if anything, like we did see she feels luckier, more adventurous around Selena. It can easily become a paranoid relationship, and intuition is strong. Bella's Mercury overlaid in Selena's 3rd house. Bella is more chatty around Selena, which I feel like is interesting because we did see how she has an interest in gossiping, which ties Selena. I wonder if maybe she sees Selena as some sort of like person she can gossip with. Like on Bella's end, there is like an openness that was misguided potentially on like that front with like gossiping about others. Bella enjoys long conversations with Selena, and Selena will enjoy conversations with Bella, which, yes, the gossiping thing, but it was in the beginning we saw a lot more positive of like, they have a good like intellectual friendship, they respect each other intellectually, so that could be, you know, there, because obviously there would have had to been some good for them to like kind of be friends for some point, you know. Selena's Mercury conjunct Bella's Mars. Discussions and intellectual debates are prioritized, and Bella feels frustrated with Selena. Selena is vocal about their fantasies with Bella, so that could be going back to how we saw they both act out things together. So potentially maybe Selena has like a sort of like vision, I don't know, for like whatever campaign they're doing. This could also be maybe, if like my theory is correct, with Selena being ready for like a friend at this point in time in her life. Maybe she was open about that with Bella, like, you know, I'm really ready for a new friend, like this is my time for like having friends, or I don't know, something like that. Selena sees Bella as irritable. Bella's Mercury trine Selena's Mars. Selena stimulates Bella's mind, and Selena energizes Bella. Selena helps Bella develop her ideas. So potentially, again, that sort of like work element, I don't feel like I'm touching on that enough. Like, I know I've mentioned like ads or campaigns or something they do together, but not specifically work, because we did see how Bella feels more lucky and more adventurous around Selena and the whole work element. So it seems like, I don't want to say Bella's using Selena, but it seems like in that way, for lack of better words, yeah. They work well together, and Bella teaches Selena how to be more reasonable. I imagine this would be in the friendship sense, like, you know, not being as open with people, because we did see that they both learn about their instincts and needs here. It's a transformative relationship. I think for Selena, she learned about having friends from this relationship. They both move forward in this relationship, and Bella helps Selena to problem solve. There's healthy intellectual competition, and they enjoy debating together. Selena takes Bella's words personally. So now it's time for Venus. We have Selena's Venus in Leo and Bella's Venus in Virgo. Selena expresses her love for Bella lavishly. So this is, again, I'm interpreting this as, it seems like Selena was quite open in like wanting Bella to be like a good friend in her life or something like that. And Bella, she just doesn't seem to be like reciprocating that. It seems like Selena was, yeah, just very open, like very hard on her sleeve. And Bella was just not the person for that. You know, it seems like she's, I don't know, want to make any assumptions on like Bella's character or anything, but in this reading we're seeing, it doesn't seem like Bella is as hard on her sleeve as Selena is. Selena expects Bella to be invested. Yeah, it seems like just misguided on Selena's end. Bella feels threatened by Selena's bragging, and Selena makes Bella feel insecure. This is interesting. Very interesting. This is a little bit of a, you know, interesting wrench for it in. Selena's Venus overlaid in Bella's 11th house. Selena immediately likes Bella, and they're comfortable with each other. Like, initially, I feel like on Selena's end, initially so, but it just seems like it didn't work out for her. Bella, what we did see the little wrench for it in how Selena may make her feel insecure. That's there, but overall Bella does feel more comfortable. Bella senses she can be herself around Selena, and they both share the same social activities and hobbies. They're good friends and they are open with each other. Bella's Venus overlaid in Selena's second house. Bella is focused on what she can get out of this relationship. Yeah, I mean, I'm not shocked considering she doesn't seem as, like, what's it called, invested as Selena is. Bella doesn't feel committed to Selena, and Selena is careful to not get emotionally invested in Bella. Maybe not completely so, like, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe, like, Selena did tread a bit into that, because we did see how she feels emotionally insecure here, which that would come for a reason. You know, like, if she's so open and also feels emotionally insecure, I imagine she did tread her toes into that a bit, and just Bella, for whatever reason, made Selena feel insecure and potentially didn't want to go, you know, any emotionally further with Bella on Selena's end. So now it's time for Mars. We have Selena's Mars in Taurus and Bella's Mars in Leo. These are both fixed signs. It's a passionate relationship. I'm sure, like, for some time, like, because we did see, like, they both intellectually, they do seem to be quite, like, really good there. So, like, those passionate discussions and everything, but otherwise, not so much. I mean, Selena, yeah, initially, they maintain their independence, not surprisingly so, and it's a loyal and reliable relationship. We did see the loyalty thing on both ends mutual. It just seems like Selena a bit more so. Like, Bella, they can headlock. Selena's Mars overlaid in Bella's 9th house. There's a strong need to travel together, not really surprisingly. So I feel like, because we did see a couple domestic home factors, I feel like that would be in a way of traveling. I don't know where else they would be, like, you know, potentially living together or anything like that. There is easygoing chemistry, and Selena is more straightforward around Bella. It seems to be that way, like, because we did see she makes her, like, intentions very clear here. She's quite honest with Selena and with Bella and all of that. Selena feels she can have a good time with Bella, and Selena is drawn to Bella. Bella's Mars overlaid in Selena's first house. Bella inspires Selena to be more brave, and Bella is blunt with Selena, which I kind of am happy with. Like, in a way, it's not great, but also for Selena's sake, it's kind of good that Bella was, like, kind of, it seems to be upfront in terms of, like, she's not, you know, sugarcoating anything. She's not reciprocating this, I don't know, best friend dynamic with Selena or anything like that. She seems to be a bit more, like, upfront, you know, a bit more blunt, a bit more colder, I guess you could say, to a friendship than Selena. Bella encourages Selena to be proud of who she is. Selena's Mars trine Bella's Uranus. Selena feels free around Bella. It is very interesting to consider that, and, you know, particularly with Selena, in a weird way, she feels free around Bella, but it seems like Bella's okay-ish with Selena. It just doesn't seem like she wants Selena as her friend, if that makes sense. There's an unusual meeting and they respect each other's independence. Selena is not a fan of Bella's lack of boundaries. That's interesting. I would have thought it'd be the other way around. I'm not sure where this would come from. Selena's Mars trine Bella's Neptune. There's a lack of boundaries and there is role playing, which we did see, like, again with like the whole acting out fantasies together and stuff like that. Like, I know I'm 99% sure they weren't in a movie or something, like a music video maybe. Selena is more dominant and Bella strengthens Selena's ego. Selena feels confident around Bella. Selena's Mars opposite Bella's Pluto. They trigger competitiveness in the other, and it's a transformative relationship. Selena's directness triggers Bella's inner issues. That is interesting to be thrown in. That's actually very interesting, because, like, I didn't, you know, because we did see how Bella, she feels insecure around Selena, we saw. So potentially it is an issue of, like, maybe Selena being a bit too wanting to be friends with Bella and being very direct about that. Maybe that somehow is affecting her. Interesting. They both dig into each other's psyche. Bella's Mars opposite Selena's Saturn. They both will discover what they want from a relationship, which, yeah, not surprisingly, so it seems like, especially for Selena, this was a big learning one. Selena finds Bella's energy attractive initially, and Selena becomes annoyed with Bella's childishness. I mean, the only thing, like, childishness-wise we've seen is we did see how Selena's irritated with, like, Bella's gossiping or something like that. Selena tries to control Bella. I mean, this is going back to how we saw how she's a bit more possessive of Bella. They have a difference in views, and Bella feels she's always being watched by Selena. Not surprisingly so. Bella becomes rebellious to Selena. Interesting. I wonder if, like, because I'm pretty sure they, like, kind of, there was some drama that, like, separated them or something. And we did see the loyalty thing, but we also I'm also considering the real life context of, like, Bella and Bella's top loyalty wouldn't be to Selena, it would be to Haley. I'm pretty sure there was some drama of, like, the three of them or even more people, like that whole friend group sort of thing. So I wonder if, like, you know, there was loyalty there, but, you know, Bella in a way become rebellious to the loyalty she had for Selena for, like, Haley, if that makes sense. Bella's Mars squares Selena's Pluto. There are power struggles and external influences challenge them. I mean, of course, like the media and stuff like that, but I feel like their friends around them, the people around them. Bella's blunt nature triggers Selena's inner issues, so it seems like, yeah, they're both kind of triggering each other. It's not the greatest, is it? They dig into each other's psyche, we're seeing again, and there's a brutal transformation. They need to deal with their own issues instead of fighting. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like they both are kind of, I wouldn't say like full packages. That's not the right way to put it, but like it seems like they've come with their baggage here in a way. Like they're both like full human beings. It's not like they're young kids like learning about each other, about themselves. Like it seems like they both are full-fledged human beings, like with their own baggage and everything. And they need to work through that instead of, like, you know, burdening the other with it, if that makes sense. So that was the final aspect, bringing us to the end of the reading. If you are still watching, please share your thoughts below. I would be very curious to see what you guys have to say about this one, particularly if you guys are a bit more well-versed of, like, the drama around these two. Like, it seems like it reflected in this reading anyway. If you have made it this far, please consider subscribing for more. I post these readings weekly. And besides that, give this video a like, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!